The parents are big. You know, you get frustrated, especially because someone like me, I have a very finite opinion on how I think things should run. And I have some pretty strong opinions about, like I mentioned earlier, parenting, and how I think we've kind of, in our society today, laxed a little bit on that and misunderstood the role of a parent. Now, like I said, there's too many parents out there wanting to be friends with little Johnny and just buddy up versus be the role that they are supposed to be in life and the role that God intended, you know. And I believe very strongly that you know, a child has plenty of friends, and the parent should not be that friend. The parent should be the parent and the leader. And I always, you know, when a parent turns in a meeting, let's say I'm signing someone up, and they turn to their kid and they go, "So what does little Johnny want to do?" And Johnny's 6 years old, 7 years old, and I say, "Well, stop. What do you want little Johnny to do?" So dealing with that, and you have to be obviously professional, and you can't overstep your boundaries, and I don't. But if you are going to choose this profession, or any teacher position, I think you have to realize that there's going to be frustrations, because you don't have control over everything. You can do the best you can with the time you have with your students, and then hope that a lot of those lessons that you've given will hopefully flow into the personal life and their social life at home. So I think that that's extremely important for anybody to realize that, you know, like I said earlier, it's not for everyone. And an old master, one of my teachers from years ago, told me that. I was struggling a little bit, I was getting frustrated as an assistant instructor, and he just looked over the desk at me one day and said, "Donnie, this isn't for everyone." And I was like, "Oh, I can do it," you know. It was tough, and it's not an easy job. It's a fulfilling job, it's a rewarding job, it's an exciting job. It's certainly not very boring. Your 9-hour days go by like that, you know. So that's a gift, but it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. You want to maybe go to school to be a doctor or a lawyer or something for that kind of money, even though there's going to be a lot of hard work in those careers as well. This is a passion job. This is something that if you're going to be successful, you better have the heart for it. You better have the drive for it and the motivation for it. And if you have all those three things, and you have the love for the art that it takes to continuously, even at 42 years old, when you've been doing it since you were 10, you have to continuously grow. And like I said, this is a lifestyle, this is a lifelong journey. I'm still a student. I still go to my classes. I still have teachers. And that always blows the little kids away. "Sensei, you have a teacher?" "Yeah. How do you think I'd come up with plans to teach you?" You know, I have to be taught and fed. Otherwise, within weeks, I'll run out of material myself. So I think that anyone who is out there thinking, "I would like to run a dojo one day," first of all, awesome. I think it's a great idea. I think but you just have to have the tools within you internally to do so. And you have to make that decision that it's not going to be easy. It's not always going to be fun and games. And there's a lot of work to be done. And it's not just about teaching also. You got the office to run, you got the numbers to crunch, you got the accounting to deal with, you got the insurance and all the stuff, the politics, there's a lot of that. You've got to deal with the parents, and that's part of it. You want to create a good community of hopefully not too high maintenance clientele. So there's a lot to factor in. And it's not just about karate. It's not just about the martial arts.
Thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.